to become great. We know the names, Judy, Ruggs, Ridley, and then two guys this year with Waddle and Smith. The question is simple. The answer is difficult. Is Alabama officially wide receiver U? Didgeridoo or didgeridoo, Nate?
I want to say yes, but then when I look at LSU, are they really the wide receiver U? I mean, just look at this past season. You had Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Terrence Marshall. That's over the last couple of years. And, of course, we're familiar with Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, DJ Chark. Like, they have some guys. That's just recently. So I would have to put LSU as of recent as wide receiver U.
I'm with Nate on this one. I love Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs, but they didn't do enough last year for us to put a stamp and say that they're better than Odell and Jarvis. And, of course, the guys that you just mentioned, Justin Jefferson and the like. And I think LSU just keeps on churning them out, too. This is all good and well, but all right, okay. Amari, Ridley, Julio, impressive. I don't know. I think Jemai, you know what? Crap, I'm looking at this. It's probably Alabama. Didgeridoo. Yeah, you're right.
It's hard.
I'm changing my tune. They're awesome.
It's really hard. And now Jamar Chase, I'll say this, at least where things stand right now, like you have your veterans in Julio and Amari and Calvin, but those 4 first-round picks who all play, playing on the field together is sort of where Aaron's special at Bama. So there's probably going to be a 5th, by the way, in Mechie. If Mechie gets drafted in the first round, there's already talk about that for 2022. So I don't know if there's any college or team in history, LSU included, that had 5 first-round receivers on the field at the same time. I'm going to give it to Bama. So didgeridoo, Kyle?
Didgeridoo. Bama is, look, they're wide receiver U, they're running back U, they're pass rusher U. You know what would be nice is they turned over a new leaf and became quarterback U. That would be nice. Tua, you're up, my friend. It's been a checkered history, but let's move on. Guys, down here in Australia, there is a long-running Australian weekly magazine called New Idea. People are picking up New Idea at the newsstand, and they're following it. They love it. New Idea released their list of top Australian celebrities. And number 1 on the list, in front of some heavy hitters, was Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman, number 1 Australian celebrity on their list. It's a simple thing we did with celebrities all the time. Nate, Kidman, number 1, didgeridoo or didgeridoo?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Heath Ledger from Australia, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that he passed away. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. So, just because he was so legendary early on in his career, and, of course, him playing Joker was amazing. I'm going to go didgeridoo because, Heath Ledger. Rest in peace.
Okay.
Peter?
Go ahead, Peter.
I'm going didgeridoo. Got a lot of history with Kidman. Kidman is 3-4 decades now into this thing. I think Far and Away. I think the Batman movie where she showed up. I think Moulin Rouge in 2002. And then, of course, she gets the Emmy and all this stuff for Big Little Lies with Aaron Rodgers' fiance, Shailene Woodley, chewing up scenery with her. I think Kidman, I've got a relation. Hey, Kyle, Eyes Wide Shut.
What?
Nicole Kidman.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
I'm going Kidman. Talk
about it. Talk about it.
There's, of course, The Undoing with Hugh Jackman. With Hugh Grant. It's tough to argue. I'm with you. Long history. But I'm going to say, guys, it is the man in the middle from New Mexico, but really Australia, at 7'2", Luke Longley. Nate Burleson made me this shirt. Wow. This is what I wanted. He's a 3-time NBA champion with the Bulls. He's in the Australian Basketball Hall of Fame. Guys, he is such a superstar in Australia that according to Aussie basketball legend Andrew Gaze, he changed his phone number and he lives in the middle of a farm somewhere. He didn't even want to come out and talk during The Last Dance because he didn't want to leave the farm. So Luke Longley, this is one of my favorite T-shirts. Nate, again, thank you for this. And Kyle, it's him. This is the
You're welcome.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Luke Longley, part of the Bill Wennington, Will Perdue Hack Pack, they used to call him. He was so cool that when they won one of the titles in the late 90s, Leo DiCaprio came into the Bulls locker room, not looking for Jordan, looking for Luke, because they were mates. I will only close with this. I can only answer as a resident Australian for a few weeks. Nicole Kidman was asked this exact question, the number 1 on the list. And you know what she said? Here's to shed the biggest star. Roll the picture. This is her answer. The Wiggles. The Wiggles, she said, are by far the biggest stars in Australian. Guys, 23 million DVDs, 8 million books, millions of albums, Go, Red Car, whatever it's called. Look at those guys looking like a happy Star Trek. That's who they like.
know
Kidman
Emma,
goes
Kyle?
with the Wiggles. I go with the Wiggles. What'd you say, Peter?
Emma, she was the lady on the Wiggles. She's awesome. I love Emma.